You're listening to Spring River Chronicle. Audio on the go.
First National Banking Company. Get checking that pays with Super Plus Checking at FNBC.
Coach Harlan Davis resigns. For 18 years, I really felt that Highland offered the best girls coaching job anywhere. By E.B. Barnes, sports writer. After 16 successful seasons and 18 years at Highland High School, Lady Rebels basketball coach Harlan Davis is leaving to take a new position at Pocahontas High School as the assistant principal and Lady Redskins basketball coach in the 2012-2013 school year, after the retirement of longtime Pocahontas girls basketball coach Marty Moore. For 18 years, I really felt that Highland offered the best girls coaching job anywhere. Through the 18 seasons I've coached here, my family and I have had the chance to be a part of some tremendous young ladies' lives, Davis said. Because of all those players' work and commitment, our teams had the chance to experience a great level of success. Davis went on to say he was privileged to have the chance to work with such a great staff, and his family felt fortunate to be around such caring people. The past 2 years, Highland schools have gone through tremendous change, said Davis. The change has opened doors that might equal my first 16 years of Highland. Davis said that after meeting with Coach Blackston and learning more about the Pocahontas district, there were a lot of similarities about the two districts. I really think that the biggest similarity, though, comes from the way that Highland schools were until the past 2 years, said Davis. My hopes are that Pocahontas can offer my family the same opportunities that Highland offered us, and I feel confident that it will. Davis' transfer of school districts is reminiscent of another former Highland coach. Nearly 18 years ago, Blackston transferred from the Highland School District to the Pocahontas School District on the coaching position. Coach Blackston has been great in understanding that leaving Highland has been very hard for me and my family, because of the close relationships we have built here, said Davis. He has gone above and beyond to make sure that this is going to be a great situation for all involved. I am confident that working with Coach Blackston will be equal to the opportunity I had working with Mr. Kimbrell and Coach Brogdon while I've been at Highland, said Davis. Davis started his coaching career at Evening Shade High School in 1985. He coached junior girls and junior boys for 2 years and then coached junior and senior girls for the next 7 years. While at Evening Shade High School, Davis held a 149-87 career record from 1987 to 1994 in senior high basketball, and in junior high basketball, Davis had a 119-93 record. In 1994, Davis began a 221-187 legacy in the Highland Junior High, while holding on to a 363-177 career record in senior high basketball, a total of 512-264 in senior high competition in his 25 years of coaching. Since the 2000-01 season, Davis' overall record rings in at 263,104. 121-33 in conference play, 40-22 in postseason matchups, and 24-14 in regional and state tournament battles. In Davis' accomplishments, a total of 7 invitational championships, 4 conference championships, 5 district championships, 3 regional championships, and 1 state championships have been won while at Highland. Davis was also recognized on the All-Star coaching staff in 2002 and 2008. Davis does admit that he will miss Highland greatly. It breaks my heart to leave what I felt for 18 years has been the best coaching position in Arkansas. To leave a group of young ladies that is so much fun to be around and coach is tremendously hard. There were no negatives relating to basketball that led me to leave this job and take the Pocahontas position. It was based on things that were completely out of the players' control. Our school has gone through tremendous change, and a lot of those changes are reasons that led me to listening to Pocahontas and their offer and eventually led me to this decision. As hard as it may be for people here at Highland to understand, The Pocahontas district seems to have the same philosophy, that I had the chance to work for here at Highland for 16 years and I thought that was the perfect job, so the chance to continue my career at a place that seems to have the same philosophy was the biggest factor in my leaving. Now that Davis has announced his resignation, the search for a new Lady Rebels basketball coach is on. Lady Rebels basketball is going to be as great as it has always been and my replacement will be a great coach. I know this because there are a lot of people who will want to be a part of a program that Coach Hill began a long time ago, and the program has continued to succeed until now, and all the young ladies for years to come will continue to keep this program among the elite in Arkansas girls basketball.
You're listening to Spring River Chronicle. Audio on the go.
First National Banking Company. Get checking that pays with Super Plus Checking at FNBC.
Motorcyclist in coma. A Franklin man is still in a coma 2 weeks after his near-fatal crash. By Lauren Siebert. Motorcyclist Ronald Ray Wallace, 51, of Franklin, Ark remains in a coma 2 weeks after a single-vehicle collision at the stoplight intersection in Ash Flat, March 7. According to witnesses, Wallace was traveling east on Highway 62, 412 at approximately 6:20 p.m., when he passed through the intersection at an estimated 40 to 50 mph before leaving the roadway, hitting the ditch and becoming airborne. According to reports, Wallace traveled approximately 140 feet from the intersection, before coming to rest against the Spring River Tees building, with his left leg pinned between the building and the 2007 Yamaha motorcycle he was riding. Ash Flat police officer Dan Fry noted that, when he arrived, Wallace was still on the bike, but was incoherent and was having difficulty breathing, and was bleeding from a deep cut. The impact with the building was apparently severe enough to smash a hole in the siding with several dents. The report also noted that 3 one-gallon bottles of rum were discovered lying on the ground, but all 3 appeared unopened and there was no alcohol odor apparent. Witnesses also reported that the motorcyclist was sitting upright holding on to the handlebars, and had remained that way until the time he went airborne. Wallace was transported to Fulton County Hospital by the Spring River Ambulance Service, and was sent to UAMS in Little Rock. As of press time March 20th, he has remained in a coma.
You're listening to Spring River Chronicle. Audio on the go.
First National Banking Company. Get checking that pays with Super Plus Checking at FNBC.
Safecracker hits Family Dollar. The Family Dollar store on Highway 62, 412 in Hardy was burglarized March 12, after a burglar entered through the back of the building, taking more than $4,000, and causing approximately $3,000 in damages. According to reports, Hardy Police Chief Ernie Rose received a call from 911 dispatch after they received a call at approximately 8:20 a.m., alerting the authorities of the burglary. Upon arrival, Chief Rose met with the store manager, Nathan Dowd, who explained that he had come in through the front door, and had not noticed anything wrong until he had gone into the storage room. At that point he noticed the automatic lights didn't come on and the back door was unlocked. Dowd also explained that he had found the office door was ajar, and money bags were on the floor inside the office. The safe was standing wide open, and it appeared to have 2 drill bit holes in the door. The cash drawers for opening the next day, which were hidden, were safe and had not been disturbed. At that time, Dowd stated to Chief Rose that a total of 3 deposits had been stolen along with the receipts. Chief Rose investigated the scene, and the back door, leading out of the storage room to the loading ramp, was found to have been unlocked. Upon initial investigation, there appeared to be no forced entry. The breaker box in the storage room was standing wide open, and some of the switches had been turned off. At the time, it appeared that entry to both doors was made by the use of a key. However, this was not the case. The investigation revealed the possibility of no forced entry, but upon further investigation by contacting a locksmith, Chief Rose said, I have learned that there was forced entry into the outer and inner doors and the safe. That particular person had knowledge of that particular safe. Several latent prints were lifted, and samples of hair were obtained as well as numerous photographs of the crime scene before gathering of evidence. The telephone box in the rear of the store had been opened and the wires had been cut. The modules out of the box were found in a trash bin near the rear of the store. At this time the break-in is still under investigation. If you have information about the burglary, please contact the Hardy Police Department. This may be done anonymously.
You're listening to Spring River Chronicle. Audio on the go.
First National Banking Company. Get checking that pays with Super Plus Checking at FNBC.
Hardy plants roots to become Tree City. The city of Hardy has begun a new tradition by declaring their own Arbor Day March 15th, in hopes to become a tree city. According to Mayor Nina Thornton, the city of Hardy in cooperation with the National Forestry Service will work toward promoting new growth of trees, planting new ones, and maintaining the ones that are already in existence. We already do everything a tree city needs and we will have to pass an ordinance, of course, said Thornton. We've taken care of our old trees and Marlene Sawyer has been a big help in that respect. Mayor Thornton added that Marlene has protected older trees from being cut down on several occasions. The city of Hardy planted 15 trees, most of which can be viewed at Loughburg Park near the playground equipment. We were able to plant 2 weeping willows, a black sweet gum without the gumballs. We also planted corkscrew willows, which are also in the weeping family, said Thornton. We planted a couple oaks on either end so they could anchor, and we're hoping for no flooding for a couple years at least so they can get started. Mayor Thornton explained that throughout the city of Hardy there are trees that are well over 125 years old. We have trees here from the Civil War. We'd like to have a map of our old trees, get them assessed, and eventually we can grow into a tree city, said Mayor Thornton. The Forestry Department will come out and do that for us. Mayor Thornton recalled a time once before that the city had planted multiple trees in Loughburg, however they did not stay there for long. One year we had planted close to 18 trees, and someone dug them up and stole them, and then the park was flooded, said Mayor Thornton. Mayor Thornton said she feels that if the trees are left to grow, the trees will not only be a practical source for shade, but also improve the look of the park immensely. We know the kids will get shade and the visual effect will be beautiful, said Mayor Thornton. When you are in the park and the willows are blowing in the wind and you can hear that, the visual impact is going to be like tree art. If you would like to take part in helping Hardy become a tree city, please contact Hardy City Hall.
Thanks for listening to Spring River Chronicle Audio on the Go. Be sure to subscribe to the paper and check us out online at myspringriver.com.